I've had a lot of expectations placed on me since I was young, different aspects of my life. So whether consciously or subconsciously, the people around me had, I guess it's good and bad, given me the belief or confidence that I can achieve great things, and that's a blessing in itself, and I'm very grateful for that. But the downside of that is that quiet anxiety when you don't do something great. For the longest time, I've been succeeding in a lot of things, academically that is. Even football, I was doing well in football. How can I say without sounding like, I've been doing well in a lot of things, which gave me the, whether it's good or bad, the belief that I can do so much. I was sort of, you could say I was given a growth mindset. Because I was given a growth mindset, and then obviously it's up to me, so I had the willingness to improve myself as well. I knew I could be better. Read this manga I've been reading, actually. What do you call it? I've been reading the manga Blue Lock, and the more I read it, the more I realize why I love it so much. Because Isagi Yoichi, he's so relatable to me, man. The curiosity of what can I do in this life? What can I achieve? Oh my days, teammates.
What's up? I think they got a robot.
Tactical visor activated.
Hunting them down. I'm with you.
Brigade progressing.
What was I saying? Yoichi.
Battle ignites.
I love him so much because of his curiosity. I read the most recent part of the manga, episode 300.
Behind you. They're taking the robot. They're moving that barricade. He's up.
Oh my days.
This ends now. They're pushing the barricade.
Enemy has taken the robot.
We need to stop that barricade. Hunting them down. Got the robot.
He has that curiosity of himself. I've always been curious, no matter what it is, whether it's sport, whether it's fucking, give me anything, support, ideologies, history, anything. I'm interested in it because it's like, what can I learn about myself? And that's what I managed to understand about Thingy.
We almost have the lead.
Team, heal me,
They have the robot.
heal me. Yeah, he's curious about himself and the limits he can reach, his potential, and that is something that it resonates so hard with me. And I realized as I was reading it the other day that he's just my favorite character because of that. When he gave me that answer, it was like the curious. He's curious of what he can achieve. He's curious of himself. It reminded me that this is the reason I like him, brother.
Last chance to win this. Get the robot.
Play of the game.
He's curious of what he can achieve, of his potential, and it just clicked in place of, damn, you have so much you can. It was beautiful, and it was something that resonated with me, because for the longest time I had that, especially when I began to fail a lot of things, when I had no sort of clarity of where I wanted to go, and I was just doing things with no direction, just it would probably make them happy, getting into relationships that in my heart I knew probably wasn't the best. I'm just doing it for the sake of it, probably make her happy. What are you doing, Joe? Who are you? Are you living for you, or are you living for the world? And it started building that pressure, that quiet anxiety of knowing I was capable of so much more than what I was currently doing. I was so much better than the situation I was in, and I think that was the part that led me into, surely this isn't what I'm destined for. It led me into just, I felt like I was disconnected. It was a disconnect, man. It was like, look where I am and look where I know I can be. Having that belief to just take that jump and make decisions for myself, I should have done it ages ago. For the longest time I should have done it. That's something that I had to go through those situations to know that I am capable of those decisions that I always knew I was.
Let's get them off the payload.
my team, brother. That was my first death. Actually, I have a team that's helping you. Oh, I don't know what you want me to do, to be honest. I'm 4k damage, bruv. Like, what do you want from me?
Hunting them down.
Like, oh, I'm dead.
It's go time.
Well, GG's. I did all the work there. I can't lie. Look at that.
Life protects life.
Brother, 10k damage, bro. Look. I was cooking, man. I was cooking. Let a boy cook. Cleared them out. Game that cleared them out. That was crazy work. Big up my Life Weaver. And then big up the Zenyatta. But what was I saying? That quiet, especially when I started failing in A levels and university. I say failing, not doing as well, but failing essentially. It was going well in passing things, but I say failing, but I kept passing. I got 3 C's. I went from GCSE getting A star, A's, and like 1B in chemistry. No, I won't forget that one. To going to A levels and getting C's. That really wouldn't have got me to a university I would have wanted to. But I realized I didn't even really want to go. I didn't really want to go to university, but it was being put down that path. And I still got unconditional to do maths. It just shouldn't have worked out that way. I got an unconditional to do maths at Nottingham, and it was like, how have we got here? I kept progressing even though I shouldn't have been. My actions were not aligning with progress, yet I was progressing, and got to a point where it was like it doesn't align. So when I failed my first final year at uni in 2022, failure is something I can do academically. I didn't even, one of those words, I didn't even know this was possible. How do I keep making it? First year I passed it, second year I passed it, I was like, third year I was like, how am I here? How am I still making it here? It baffled me. I can't lie, it baffled me. But then it gave me a taste, and I was like, oh my, it's possible. It's possible to fail. Which sounds a bit, I don't know how that sounds off, but that's how it felt. Oh my. Oh my days. It was like I didn't even know this was possible, and when it happened, it sort of led to a little spiral of, oh lord, okay, now I'm actually behind. At least before I could say I was still progressing, but now it's like, oh no. Now, well, I'm not progressing anymore. I failed. I've got held back. So then it was a year gap year, and I chose to actually finish the degree. I was like, fuck it. This was my own decision. So the final year was of my own volition. The first 3 years, that wasn't, it was like, they told me to, but I already invested 3 years, and I was like, I might as well just go and get the degree at this point now. And when I failed that final year, it was like, damn, it's possible. I can fail. Oh no. Realization. Now I'm actually behind. So a year off. And then a year off, came back for the 2024 year. And now I'm a year, basically 2 years behind. Think about that shit. My own choice. Now it was like, oh, now I'm a year back. So it's like knowing I could be doing so much of myself, and that unrealized potential, as we, I know what I'm capable of. I know myself. I know what I could. When I put my mind to it, it's disgusting. It's no joke. It's no joke what I'm capable of. I know my potential. I know my abilities. So it's actually a little bit disrespectful to myself. It's a hamster get a life. You see, I'm not even that good. I'm just playing the game, bro. And you just get good teammates, and it's beautiful. But and you know what? So it was like, ah, shit. Now I need to make up for lost time. So it was like planning. What can we do to make up for this time that we lost? I was gonna pop ult. That would have been a good ult. I should have done it. You see, I knew that was gonna be a good ult. I think I had enough time to do it. Yeah. Bruh. It was just like, now I need to make up for lost time. It was like, I need to make up for lost time. So I decided to go back to uni because we finished what we start. 2024, got my bachelor's in maths, 2-1 in it. Tell me what I know about maths, couldn't even tell you, but I did what I needed to do to pass it. And then what else did I do? I was like, I'm a year behind, so I need to get a job with a wage that matches my year out. I became an auditor for a good, respectable company, Deloitte. Ended up on 30k plus. So I caught up in a way. And then I realized that at the work when I got in there, I was like, what is this? This isn't what I want to do. And now we're here. But it was all because of me. GG. It was all thingy. It was all it was all me. Do you know what I mean? I managed to overcome all these hurdles because of my belief in myself, but it wasn't targeted at the right things. There was something else. There was an external factor still pushing me to do the things I was doing. So the year 2025 managed to break out of that cycle of external things ruling my motion and going more towards focusing more towards what matters to me internally. It made me realize that I am capable of doing I am capable of doing whatever I want to do. It was me who made it through all of these positions. My darkest times, my low, when I was through depression after my first fail, the painful nights grinding on my dissertation when I came back to complete my final year, missing Christmas, missing New Year's, missing time with the family, missing time with my girlfriend, that inevitably led to her breaking up with me in that year as well. There was things that it was all aligned. Call it divine intervention, divine alignment, divine timing, but everything happened in a way. Losing my job in that year, entering these one-off jobs here and there, understanding more about myself and what I want to enter. I had to try these things out, and I'm at a point now, I'm trying this out, and it feels like it's all in alignment. That's the thing that's perfect about this. These videos don't feel forced. I'm just talking, and then I play the game, pause a little bit, come back to it, talk a bit more. It doesn't feel like I'm forcing it too much. It's like something, I know what I'm saying. And if you're on the wavelength, you will understand what I'm saying. It's all about it's all about energy. It really is all about energy. So for those out there who do have that same sort of anxiety of knowing that they're capable of more, you are capable of more. And you need to keep acting on that capability and that curiosity that you have. Keep acting on that. Real talk. Keep acting on that curiosity. Keep acting on that curiosity. It's gonna pay you dividends. And there's not much I can do, bro. Yeah. For those who have that quiet anxiety of knowing they're capable of more but not acting on it, you can do whatever you want to do. And I already feel like I've done what I needed to do. Having this channel here, having my reaction channel, having my Twitch channel, releasing a book, having my music. It's like in some people's eyes, they might not feel like something. But to me, I realized that it's not about I did it, I made it, and it's up to me to continue making it. Does that make sense? No one told me to set that up. That's something I did for myself. Learning the things I did, making the progress I'm making. It's big. It actually is a lot bigger than you first think about. I did these things. I have so much more I can do. We get lost in what we don't have. But look at the things we do have. Look at the things that you have accomplished. And then extrapolate that to your best version of yourself. Like, I don't, what am my team doing? God damn, that was just me. He keeps getting healed. His team is actually healing him. And what was that? Look at the things we haven't done. But look at the things we have. Oh my days, I missed defeat. That's long. That's brought from me. I could have saved us there. But look at the things that we have completed. Time and time again. We forget about it. There's just so much abundance around us. It's crazy. It's crazy. So there is pressure that you put onto yourself, most likely, of you can do more. But look at the things you've done already. Look at it. It's right in front of you. Because the pressure you put on yourself of your potential not being realized, this is actually heavier than the failure itself. Whatever failure that you're, or setback or hurdle or challenge that you're facing, the pressure that you put on your unrealized potential of you knowing you could be and do better, it's actually heavier than the actual failure, because the failure is just a data point to tell you that you are on track, you're not on track. That is all it is. You look at it, you're like, oh, when you have an end goal, a vision of who you want to become, all it does is a failure. All it does is correct course. That failed. What about it failed? Why did it fail? How does it now align? What lesson can I take from this to allow it to align with my end goal? Live from the end. How does this failure help me? How would my higher self view this failure? That is all it is. And then you're like, oh, he would take this from it. So you take that from it. Everything is, whether good or bad, has the potential to teach you amazing things moving forward. It's actually as simple as that. Real talk, man. Real talk. So don't, just every time you fail, you should actually be celebrating it. And Isagi, that's what he does. He pushes people to their limits. He learns from his failures. He learns from his weakness. And his curiosity pushes him to do better. And that's why I love him so much as a character. I never really, like, I had like an inner feeling, that intuitive feeling of why I liked him. But when I was catching up with the manga up to chapter 300, made me realize he's just the epitome of what I'm trying to become. He's literally just trying to become the best version of himself, and it's so amazing and inspirational to see, man. And I don't care if he keeps winning. I support it. I am all for it. He's the epitome, the embodiment of improvement and adaptability. And that's what you need in this life, to improve and to adapt.
Feel free to join me.
Adaptive circuits engage. Wrecking ball.
He's one. She's one. 10. Crazy. He's the embodiment of improvement and adaptability and curiosity. And that's what we should all be in our life. Curious about our own potentials and what we can become in this life. I had to really think. It not surprised me, but I was like, his performance and his mindset and how he was talking to everybody showed me, because I remember how far he came. I remember the type of character he was and the reason we were supporting him. And when you see the feats he's making and understanding the pressure of being on top, pressure of having to, you have them, they're on your, what do you call it? People are looking up to you, man. You're the standard, and that's like, you're the standard. Potential, you could be better.
Engage. Young crabs.
Potential, people are looking up to him. He's got the family on his back, you could say, and he's damn. He understands the pressure of it, but he won't let that pressure get to him. And that's the same with me. I know my potential. I know where we've come from. I know the story. I know the things I want to achieve. I understand the vision, and I've done so much already, and I know I can do more. I know there's more to come, and it's like, there's no point feeling discouraged about the results when you know you're making good decisions. Do you understand? You're making the right decision. You're making good choices. So keep making those choices. Keep improving. Keep moving in that self that you will be at the top, at the pinnacle. Isagi is moving in his ideal self, and that ideal self is one that just keeps evolving. So he keeps evolving. What decision here is going to allow me to grow? This one here. So he goes and he purposefully puts himself in those risky situations, where the difficult ones, the challenging ones, to the ones that there's a possibility he might fail, but he's not looking to fail, he's looking to succeed. But within that success, there's a possibility he might fail, but he knows he has to take that risk. And it's the same with me. And I think with a lot of the ventures I've entered and places where I've lost money, I've tried to take that sort of stance on it. So to take that risk, it's like, oh shit, but we have to do it. Yes, the downsides are gonna be big, but the upsides could be amazing, and it excites me what I can achieve. It really does. With the future is look at 2026, the year of earning, man. 2025 was the year of learning, but 2026 is the year of earning. I'm telling you that. For like, man, I don't think people understand. For you out there who have that anxiety of knowing that you're capable of more, that quiet anxiety of knowing you're capable of more, all I can say is keep chasing that unrealized potential. Keep chasing that curiosity, because it's gonna bring you to amazing places. You're gonna understand that there's because I know that I'm understanding so much through these moments. I'm telling you. Man, I love Overwatch, man. I can't lie. There's not much more to say, to be honest. I'll leave it there.